Alright, so this isn't really a step. It's more like something you need to do the whole time while you're learning Japanese. But you need to stay motivated while you're doing the whole process. Otherwise, you're not going to want to continue in the face of having zero results. And there will come a time where you're going to put in all the time you need doing your Japanese studies, and you're still going to have no results because you'll have reached what we like to call the intermediate period, where the results are not very evident because you've learned a good amount of words, but you still have quite a bit to go. So going from, let's say, $10 to $20 is way more noticeable than going from $100 to $120. So it's kind of like that. And there's many ways to go about this. You can look up many videos on YouTube on motivation. You can read about the past experiences of people who've already learned the language. You could try to think of why you want to learn it. No matter what, though, you're just going to have to push through the hard times and keep going, because if you stop, then you'll have to do it all over again, and it ends up being a big waste of time. So while this isn't really a step, it's actually pretty important. What I did when I was learning was I saved a bunch of quotes from Google. I typed in like motivational quotes, follow your dreams, whatever, and I just copied a bunch of them into a Word file. Now I would just read those quotes whenever I was depressed or I thought I wasn't making any progress. I also visited ajatt.com, where I like to read the motivational blog posts that Katsumoto has. Though lately it sounds like he's trying to sell you something, but back when I started, they were actually really quite helpful. And I still recommend some of those blog posts for motivation, if nothing else. And there's something that you need to realize while you're going about learning Japanese. It's that millions of people have actually learned the language Japanese, even if it's their first language. Many people have already done it. It's possible. Everyone can do it. And if you already know English, then you've already mastered your first language. You have the ability to master a second one. Age doesn't really matter. All that matters is that you stick with it. And just because you don't see results now doesn't mean they're not happening. Hell, even someone like me, who has a hard time talking in front of a microphone, was able to pull it off. So you can too. But now that that's out of the way, I had to get off my chest. But now that the motivation part's out of the way, we can actually get into the nitty-gritty and get working on learning Japanese. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.